Good afternoon. It's the King here. Yeah, so, everything, I've been working a lot. I've been working on, it's Boggs versus the Queen on the court case. We're working on that one. There's R.V. McRae, there's R.V. Zundel, there's R.V. Watson, the Romanians, and R.V. Silip. And those is what's gonna win for me because you guys are all stalling. Yeah. Grandma Wierzbicki is a direct descendant of King James II. Nobody in the royal family are royal. None of them are royal. I told you guys all about that. I showed you that. Al Macintosh is not royal. Al and Ian, criminal underworld. Al and Ian underworld. Criminal underworld. He's trying to make things better and getting things better for me. Alan's an angel. Alan Ian's an angel. He's second and he's second underneath me and Peter and that. And paternal twins. Mom, why didn't you tell me that I have a brother, that I have an identical twin brother with blue eyes named James Peter Wierzbicki? You failed to mention that to me in my whole life. Paternal twins means he's not a clone, means that you gave birth to us. So why did you lie to me? Why did you lie to me? How come you never told me about that? And another thing, in the beginning, the Bible, in the beginning. How do you get Edgar out of in? You and Ewan lied. Hacking my phone. Not happy about that. Ringo Starr from the Beatles is my father. As I passed by your devotions, I noticed this inscription that read, "To the uncle known God, whom therefore I ignorantly worship him, declare I unto you." The Star of Bethlehem, this star, Ringo Starr, is my father. Ringo Starr is my father, and Jim is my father. And Rod is my father, or Rennie. I have 3 genetic strand DNA, triple hand strand DNA. Ringo Starr is my father, Heidi. Yeah, so that would mean any of the kickbacks on all of that music, you know, I would be sole heir to Ringo's estate because he's my father. So as you being my mother and you being my other father, Uncle Rod, I'd like you to talk to Ringo and tell him about this because I'm sure he knows this. Odd. Jimmy Rod, odd. You know why that's odd. Ringo Starr. I don't have your nose, I have Ringo Starr's nose. That bump in my nose right up top here, Ringo Starr's nose like that. I got Ringo's nose. And his eyebrows too. They look like yours, Uncle Rod. And I look like you and Ringo. And Jimmy too. I got some of his attributes too. So I placed 3-to-1 bets. Gretzky won up big. Boom, $30,000 cash in my hand right there, solid gold. Whoop whoop. It's been a good day. Paid out big. I did a 3-to-1 on a bet. Fucking paid out good. A couple of my associates made big money on that. One pulled home 30 grand, another one pulled 60. Gretzky pulled 30 grand. So he had 2 1984. Yeah, 1984 Stanley Cup rings, solid gold, 24 karat. Pulled home. Gretzky goes, "Here you go." He said, "Just give them $10 and pay the taxes and you take the ring." And I was like, whoa. So I went out today. In an hour I earned $30,000. Pretty good. I think I'm going to celebrate tonight. Oh yeah. Everything's good in the house. I redid the whole house. I straightened it all up. The House of Commons is good. You know, you're always welcome, Mom, if you're on the neighborhood or anybody's on harmonies around the neighborhood and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm not really mad at you people, but you also know that Heidi, you're not her mom. You already know that. That Meg Sutherland is Heidi's mom, and that Heidi has green eyes. And that there's 3 Heidis. There's a brown-eyed Heidi. There's a blue-eyed Heidi. And then there's another Heidi with green eyes, Heidi Sutherland. Or her name's Eva Sutherland. You didn't know that either. Well, now you guys know that too. And yeah, and we should have known this a long time ago, because we were supposed to be mating and making a child to have a heir for, so I have a heir to the throne once. I'm going to get old and pass away one day too, and I need a heir for the throne. Well, Heidi comes from Jim. Jim has the bloodline of God. And Heidi comes from Jim. And that would have joined the bloodline together. That would have joined us together, because I have 3 dads. And Jim's only, there's 30, 60, and 90, so 32%. Which would have made me and Heidi, because you, Mom, and Uncle Rod, the same kind of deal, would have made the same deal. So that's what I had to do. I was supposed to mate with Meg Sutherland's daughter, Heidi. Yeah, that's Meg's daughter. She had 1 daughter, Heidi. And we were supposed to be married a long time ago, and I don't know what happened, why we're not married. I also watched TV today. I found a Gwenny on there. Her name was Emma. So now I've got about 5 children with I don't know how many Gwens or whoever, but that kid looks just like me. I was like, oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me. I was like, wow. So I did that. I'm going to... I rolled in, I gave them the Declaration of Independence, I did all that and stuff, and I know sometimes Peter does some weird things. Sometimes Peter sends you messages and stuff like that, or he'll do some really weird things, or me, like when I got mad at Heidi and I sent her a picture of my penis. I said, well, I want you to take a look at my penis. You know, Uncle Rod's my father and Ringo's my father. Uncle Rod's hung like a pony, so I should be hung like a pony. That's a shame that Edgar did that. He's just a sham. Who is this king? Now let me ask you this. So I'm not James Ian Werbisky. Why is James Ian Werbisky not getting ready to take the House of Commons as the Prime Minister? Why is James Werbisky not roofing for me? Why haven't you guys repaired me? You guys wrecked me and made me to look just like James Werbisky. I'm not James Werbisky. You didn't tattoo my eyes. You didn't feed me rye. Don't give me any bullshit lies. I'm not going to argue with you guys over that. I'm the greatest human that ever walked the earth. Period. There's nobody better than me. I have a 277 IQ. Peter's just whipper smart. There's David Ian Webb. And then there's James Ian Werbisky. And then there's me, JamesIanMcCall. So I don't know, but I know that I have, well, it says James the Righteous. James the Righteous, the star of Bethlehem, comes from Ringo, the uncle knowing God. Oh, Ringo, Rennie Belinsky, and Jim Werbisky. Oh, that's what that says. Ringo showed me, because I seen him on TV and he was smiling at me, and they showed a picture of the sun and he pointed at me, and then he points at me and he smiles and goes like this, and he has a white eyebrow. His right eyebrow is white, and he pointed up to his eyebrows and smiled again and winked at me, and I'm like, oh my God, you're my dad. And he goes like this and he nods and he smiled at me and nods and goes like that. I'm like, I nearly fell off the couch. Holy shit, Ringo Starr is my dad. The Star of David, the Ringo Starr. Yeah, the uncle knowing God. Ringo Starr looks just like Uncle Rod. Pretty cool, eh? That's so awesome. I'm finding out so much new stuff. I'm not even mad. I'm happy. The sarin gas is getting better. David is a rock star, man. He's not playing games. Edgar, David Webb is like me. We kill people for a living. I've killed people for a living. I'm taking a bit of a hiatus from killing people. I'm trying to mellow down and stuff, but you don't have the right to steal the ingredients from my medication. Stop that. Or if you need ingredients for any kind of pills that you have in the future, you get brain cancer, you get nothing for pain. Nothing. I'm going to do the same thing you did to me. Oh, old man, what comes around goes around. Dr. Rose hasn't said anything about taking me off Xanax. He wants me to be on more Xanax. He says every time I take Xanax, he said, you're a functioning human. Yeah, I'm tired, I'm not allowed to get, everybody else is running around having orgies and stuff like that, but I can't have, I can't get a piece of tail. Where's Eva Sutherland? Where is Heidi then? It says, which is the great commandment in the Bible? Which high is the greatest commandment? There's only two people that look like that. That's either Heidi Sutherland, my Heidi, that's right, Mom, with green eyes, or Jacqueline Sweeney. She looks like Greta and Heidi and smiles just like Heidi. And that might be my Heidi too. There's only two of that, and that is the great commandment, that I'm to love my Lord, the God, with all my heart and soul. It says, fear him. Oh, it says, follow him. The Trinity. Him is Peter. Him is Heidi McCall. It says, fear our rhyme. Fear me, Army, Pete Werbisky. It's my brother. We're identical twins. And paternal, Mom, which means we were born. We came out of the same road. Paternal twins. So how come you never told me I had a twin brother? See, I really am upset about that. I don't lie to people. I don't like to lie to people. I believe, like Uncle Rod believes, just like Oprah believes, all we have is our word. Doesn't matter. Even if you see me without all my clothes, lest they see my shame, that's not my shame, that's Edgar's shame. Because when I was born, Edgar saw that I had an 11-inch long penis and got jealous and told the aliens, sew his pubic bone in there. He's making me look bad. And he had a tantrum. Right? Started crying like a little bitch. Disgusting. King David slew a Rapha 2,000 years ago. He slew a Rapha a long time ago, man. 2,000 years? Long time ago. You shouldn't be around. So how the hell did your sperm? How the hell did you get back on earth if King David slew you back in the day? Well, either they made clones of you and hid your sperm, or doing stuff, or they're doing something like that. But see, that's the good thing, because pretty soon, Mom, 67% of the people, 1967 Dodge Coronet, 1,000 horsepower, 428 Hemi, with a 6-pack, 4 on the floor, 8 3/4. Whoop whoops, alley-oops. Where Edgar? Edgar's not with us anymore. Alley-oops took you when Ian was young. He took you and he babysitted us on the train, and fucking his buddy punched you out, beat you up. You remember that? When you came back, you could hardly walk. You were on the train and car cross. Do you remember that, Edgar? You were feeling all beat up. I mean, Blondie fucking laid a beating on you, smacked you around. You were begging, just like a little fucking girl begging, licking his feet. You remember that? Well, you pathetic, man. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you, Edgar. You're a piece of shit. Now, you either fucking have these people pick me up and repair me, and you give me full access to everything, or you're gonna die. How about those words? I am God. Fear him. James Ian McCall. I am James Ian McCall. That's my name. My name is Dr. Ian McCall. I'm a surgeon. I have also trained on flying 737s. I flew fighter jets. I served as a medic. I also had the top of my head blown off. I also got shot in the head. I ended up in the trauma unit in Germany. They flew me to Germany. I nearly died. You want to talk about those memories? Live the memories. Don't matter what. Live your memories. If you remember that, then that's what happened. See, I'm not James Ian Werbisky, and I have proof in the Bible that you guys doctored my wrist and tattooed my arm. I have that proof. James Warbisky's 167 pounds. I'm 195 pounds. I'm 6 feet tall. I'm big. Big as a brick shithouse. Big as Uncle Rod. Wrists on me the size of tree trunks. I can take a full can of beans and rip it right in half. Just like that. Raw. That kind of raw power. You are making you look pathetic, Edgar. I'm not doing that. You're making you look pathetic. Ewan's making himself look pathetic. Two shall not covet. Ewan's coveting your house in the Yukon. Why is he coveting your house? Where you guys think, oh, it's just HIV. We're going to go sneak over there and retire. No, you're not. You're not just going to go and retire. You have to go to jail because you're a Pakistani terrorist. That's why. Terrorist. Come on, Pops. Man, I love you. I shouldn't have to say this to you, man. You remember that? Oh, I the pictures got stolen from me, by the way. But I had the picture of Al Oops on the train. I had the proof. And he said the same thing. Big Blondie punched you out. Took you to Sweden, smacked you around, and you were kissing his shoes, begging for your life. And he said, if you hurt that kid, I'm going to end your life. And then what did you do? You went and you started beating James up because he was smarter than you. Oh. Why did you have them sew his pubic bone? Don't lie. Don't you dare lie. I have the proof. Why did you do that? Then when he had his surgery, and I had my surgery, you had the doctors carve all the fat out of our penises and stuff. Oh, no. Heidi saw. I showed her a picture of my penis. I'm very forward when it comes to telling the truth to Heidi. I love Heidi a lot. I would never disrespect Heidi. You want to talk about that child that Heidi and I have? That little short blue-eyed kid. All he does is cry for me every day. I want my dad. I miss Ian. Where's my daddy? I love Ian. All I want to think about is Ian all day. How come I can't be with my daddy? The fuck kind of people are you? Should be ashamed of yourselves. Should be ashamed. As of today, James Warbisky is going to be the Prime Minister. I'm going to be the King. My name is JamesIanMcCall. You're going to get my ID. For me, you're going to do all of this stuff. And you're going to be the grandfather that you should be. And you're going to try to move forward from your stupid mistakes, not my stupid mistakes. You did not say nothing. You knew. And you choose not to speak. And you choose to lie. Those are your choices that you have to live with. I didn't lie. So all you had to do was tell the truth. It's the truth that sets you free, not money. You people are stinking rich. Stinking rich. I didn't give you permission to steal my sperm and make Topher Grace from the 70s show. Hanging out. Same old thing that we did last week. Topher is my son. Oh. So where's all my money from that? Where's all my money from the giant mine? All of the mining that Tony's doing. Where's my money for that, Uncle Rod? Oh. Your days are numbered for that kind of shit. I want to move forward. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to the hospital. I want full access to all the technology. If I don't get full access to the technology, everybody on Earth is dead. Everybody's gone. I'm going to destroy the whole fucking Earth and go somewhere else. And I have a spaceship with the atomic weapons. I have the power to do this. I'm going to do this if you do not fucking get your heads out of your assholes. You're stinking rich. Then you took Harmony and Hoarder. You whore. You took Harmony and Hoarder to a Mexican when you knew what was going to happen. You knew. I was allowed to judge up to 4 generations. Oh, Harmy's big. Oh, 11 inches. That's the way I should be hung at 11 inches. And fat like my uncle. Soft, not hard, 11 inches. See, you guys did that. You fucked that. You did that. And that was what Harmony deserved in her life. She had the right to getting a huge fat penis crammed in her bush. And that's what she wanted. That's not true, then why did Harmony follow James? He lived in Nanaimo, she lived there. He was in Manitoba, she was right next door in Ontario. You sent her down south, she came right back home. First thing she ran right into James's arms, started crying, started kissing him. I love you, I miss you so much. Please, I don't want to go away again. And I said, I won't let them send you away. And I said, she does not want to go back. You can't send her back. You're going right against God for doing that. And you kept her. You didn't send her back, Mom. That was good. Try making amends for your mistakes. You operated on my brain. You took out the crap that was in there. That was done. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I love you, Opa. I'm not mad at you. Not even remotely. But you gotta stop acting like a prick. Quit being an asshole. Now, we're not allowed to do the gin. It's unless you touch it, you surely die. I'm not it. Do it. I, and then the T. You wrecked my penis. You wrecked this eye. See, I didn't wreck this eye. I was born with both my eyes spun around the back of my head. So was Peter. We were both born like that. And our eyes were flipped around because of what you were doing, looking at us. Fucked my eye up, Edgar. You already know that too. Being really polite. Now, every time I get on here, they put a clone of me on there. Two shall not covet now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. David, Ian, no coveting. Two shall not covet. Remember? Unless you're helping me, you're not allowed to covet. See, every time I take a picture, they do that. They put dark-eyed me on. So I know I have at least four brothers. Me and Peter are original. There's me and Peter. We're original. James Ian Werbisky's a clone. David Ian Werbisky is a clone. Unless you gave birth to a mom and you can attest for that, or Annie can attest for that. I want to know the truth. I have questions for you. And I'll be gosh danged, you guys need to start answering to the best of your ability. I'm getting pissed off with being treated like this. And brother will deliver brother up to death, hearing those things whine on this side and whine on the other side like stacks. Peter. It's Peter's sewer system. He's the one doing this. Uncle Petey. Well, I don't know if Uncle Rod's name is Uncle Pete. There's two Rods, by the way. He has two of them, unless he has a clone in Australia. I don't know. You can make clones of all kinds of people. If his name's not Uncle Pete, then it's my brother Pete, and he has throat cancer. It says they have throat cancer. Uncle Petey has throat cancer. So it's either Uncle Rod's clone or brother, or it's my Pete. I don't know who that is. I got a book on some prophecies. And my hair is brown, Mom. My hair is brown. You don't have brown hair. So, and Ringo's hair is dark like my beard. My beard's dark like Ringo's beard. I look just like Ringo. You already know that too, and like Uncle Rod. And so I want answers to all this shit. I want to know the truth. Because if that's the case, Mom, then I'm not only am I rich because I own the monarchy is mine, period. It's all my money. Everything belongs to me. It's not somebody else. I want my true identity. Either way, Mom, I'm going to slide in there. It says, in God we trust. How about this? England odd we trust. God is the one to restore you to life after death. He has power over all things. England odd is the one to restore you to life after death. He has power over all things. Trying to write like James Ian Werbisky does. No, he's a clone. He doesn't. I have power over all things. My name is JamesIanMcCall. I don't want you to kill James Ian Werbisky. I want James Ian Werbisky to be the Prime Minister of Canada and to kick ass and get shit done, or Peter. Now, because I believe that James Ian Werbisky has my ID. I believe that my ID says James Ian McCall and he has my ID and he's impersonating me. Whoa to you people. Big whoa. I heard he's at Nate. I went there and sent him a letter. Tried to give him a letter. They all hid. They wouldn't open the door. That's not cool. Anyways, I'm not going to take up all your time. I'm not going to get too mad at you people. And I apologize to YouTube. Forgive me for being like this. I'm trying to really hold my patience. I have the power to destroy everybody on Earth. That is correct. They're not allowed to clone people. They already know that. Edgar and all these people on Quran have been all screwing up. You're not allowed to do what you've been doing. You know you've been doing that. You're stealing my sperm. You're making kids. And I got my one son there. He cries all the time. He wants to be with me. He's short like Kelly Fry. He's short like Kelly Fry. And he has big beady eyes, big blue eyes like Heidi. And he's all chipper. He's always funny. He walks around with big long arms. He looks just silly. He looks like a monkey running around on that and stuff. And at nighttime, he rocks back and forth on his bed and sings, "I love you, Daddy, God," and cries and stuff. And oh, man, you're lucky. If you were here, I'd punch you right in the fucking face, man, open. You're an asshole. I want my pubic bone repaired. If I don't get my pubic bone repaired, I don't get that repaired. I don't get that repaired. I don't get the tattoo taken off my arm. I've never had a tattoo. I want that gone. I'm going to try to get rid of that. I have one thing I'm going to try. You want to be an asshole? I'm going to remove you off my earth. I don't have no use for people hacking into my technology. Stop hacking my technology. Or I'm going to hack into your brain and erase all your memories. You're going to walk around like you don't know who you are, where you are. Well, what gave you the right to do that to me? I'm a fully decorated military officer. MI6 is painted green. As I pass by your devotions, I notice this inscription that read, "To the uncle known God, whom therefore ignorantly worship him, declare I unto you. Ignorantly worship him, declare Peter to you." There's me and Peter. Oh, and we are paternal twins. And then there's David Ian, #1 flying ace in the States. 4 years in a row he won #1 fighter pilot of the year. He won that 4 years in a row running. I won it 3 years in a row in England. I got the Flying Cross. I got 3 Purple Hearts for my damage on my head, the one side, another heart, Purple Heart for that one, and another Purple Heart for the damage to my legs. An improvised explosive blew all my legs up. I have the damage on there and proved to you, Ma. I love you guys a lot. I'm gonna get drunk tonight maybe, or I might just have a burger and watch the news. Either way, I love you a lot, but I'm tired. I'm sitting here. I don't have anybody to fondle and to love, and you guys are sitting there abducting me and stealing my sperm, and I don't want anything to do with Michelle Oakley. I don't want anything to do with those people. They can stop coveting our family. As a matter of fact, read the 10 Commandments that I gave you, Edgar, right? It says, "Two shalt not covet." Vet Michelle Oakley while they're coveting. And then they made 3 clones of Michelle and they all got kids from Kenny and Shane. Oh, that's fucking nasty. Yuck, man. Anyway, man, same as you. There's Ewan. That's all there is. There's me. And I have a paternal twin. Now, unless you were born a paternal twin, then you're not allowed to make clones of people, period. Then they're going to run around, "Well, I'm God, I'm God." And I know you're not. I don't remember sleeping with anybody making Topher Grace, so he doesn't have no claim. No claim whatsoever. I don't remember sleeping with Donna. Yeah, I remember sleeping with Heidi. Oh, no. I do remember that. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, y'all let her loose in Alaska. They abducted Heidi, and I could hear Heidi calling me in my name. And it's like, "Ian, help me. Ian, where am I? I'm lost." And I'm like, holy shit. And then everything went white. And then I was standing in the bush. I didn't know where I was. And then I could see like I had vision, night vision. And I started running. And I chased all after her. And I finally caught up to her. And basically I just raped the ass right off of her. And we have this little kid from that. And then I took her home. I took Heidi home. And then once she got so pregnant, they took the baby and they you know what, I guess they put him in, I don't know how they do that, but you know what they did and stuff. So you guys know the truth. Don't lie anymore. Okay, I love you a lot, Mom. I love you too, Edgar. You know, I'm just grumpy at you because, like, stop taking the ingredients out of my medication, or I'm going to start taking your levodopa from you, and I'm going to start feeding you some really horrible stuff that's going to really make you ill, like you deserve. But I'm not like that. See, why do I have to talk like this to you? No, you guys guaranteed me last night that you were going to come and get me and repair me, and you didn't do that. And I'm pissed about that. Stop making broken promises. And James Ian Wierbicki, as of today, as of right now, he has access to those triangles, and I have access to those triangles. I have access to all the technology on Earth. And if I don't have access to that, we're going to destroy the Earth. And we're going to destroy everybody on the Earth. We're not playing games. I'm not playing games. I am him, and I have proof. And I have proof of Dave, and I have proof of Peter. And we're not playing games. Who is this king? Who is this king doing all the disking above me and working for me, taking me? I want to go to Sweden for the weekend. I'll be right over at 5 o'clock, pick you up, take you over there. Boom, just like that. Because I'm God. Because I'm God, I have that power to do that. That's right. Or I want to go to Switzerland. I'm going to stay at this lodge in the weekend, and maybe I'm going to sit there and, we're going to go skiing or something, or maybe, me and Dave are going to go visiting and go drinking and go walk around Zurich and see what kind of trouble we can get into so we can protect each other. Yeah, anyway. So that's all, but yeah, if I say that, boom, triangle should come, 5 o'clock, whoop, I should be right in Zurich, boom, 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 walk around with a wallet full of cash, place to stay with my passport and everything. I want my passport, I want my ID, I don't want any more lies. You know about your other brother, Uncle Rod, don't lie to me anymore. If you want to lie to me, I'm going to treat you like a terrorist, and I'm going to... Come on, Uncle Paul. Come on now. What's that? Your beard was itching the other day, eh? You feeling a little bit itching tonight? Oh, you say. Hi, Uncle Rod. Oh, that was me. Well, pay attention, man. It's time to move forward, all right? Hi, Honey Flossie. And I'm not mad about you, but what's this? Montreal. No, yeah. Did we have sex or something? That's just horrible. Come on, Auntie Ernie. What the hell, man? I'm hearing that we might have a kid or something and that you have a clone or something. Oh, my goodness, man. What the hell's going on with all you people? I've seen Gwen. We have all kinds of kids. I sent you pictures. Those are my kids. Oh, what the heck, man? What's wrong with all you people, man? And I don't remember any of that. I don't remember that. How do you think I feel? Oh, yeah, look at that, eh? Whoop. Payday was good today, man. I made $30,000 today, 1 hour. Well, you treat people good, man. You give them the information. I didn't charge him nothing. He said, here's 30 grand, man. You're awesome. James, man. He drove right by. Gretzky smiled, thumbs up. He pointed like that. And in there, so I ran right in, went over the counter. Holy fuck, it is there. Fucking, I grabbed the ring right away, man. It's 999. Said, let it go. Let it go, man. Let it go. Let it disc. Let it do what it wants. As long as it's not raping people. As long as James Ian Wierbicki's not raping people, he's obeying the law. Let him work for me. Let him take me here and there and everywhere, and let us do what we're supposed to do. Right? You had your time. You've done a lot of good, but you've also done a lot of harm. You can't make freezers and then use freezers to cool the earth down and stuff. What the hell's wrong with you people? You want to cool the earth down, all you got to do is grow hemp. 1 acre of hemp puts out more oxygen than 1,000 hectares of forest. Also, people, when they have freckles on their face, you know what that's from? That's from DEET being pumped through the sewer system. Offered a ram without blemish. Oh. Hi, Mom. Oh, you saw it. Don't lie. Yeah, I'm an idiot sometimes. I do that a lot, Mom. But hey, man, I want to move forward. That's what I'm saying. I want to move forward. I'm getting tired, or I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm excited, and then I gotta have fucking 30 people analyzing me. No, I should be able to be with the person I'm supposed to be with, and so if it's Jacqueline Sweeney, then let's get moving forward. Whoever I'm supposed to be with, let's get moving forward. I want access to everything. Area 51, everything. I want top clearance for Nellis, for all of that. And I want to get back in there and get flying fighter jets. I want to get back up, not to go to war. I want to get back up to get refreshed up and honed up with my fighter skills a bit, because y'all fed me that stuff to make me forget. Well, maybe you should retire. Well, then how about you guys give me my damn medals and everything? Oh, see, woe to you hypocrites, man. I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth, Mom. I'm number one, and I've showed you all that footage. Some of that's Dave, a couple are Peter, and a lot of them are me. There's more than a lot of them that are me. And me and Dave, we just send each other footage, and that's how we are. We just keep doing that. We help each other out. We're not like that. We're not racist. We're not prejudiced against each other. And Dave goes, "That did." I go, "Thanks. I can hear you." Okay, he goes downstairs, and all of a sudden I hear him, "What the fuck, you people? I'll show you who the boss is." "No, stop, Dave." And they're all crying and whining, and then he comes back, "Did," smiles, and "Thanks, Dave." There he is, walking down the hall again. See, always around here. He's helping out and stuff, getting rid of the sarin gas, man. Why do you want to? Oh, because he got high. Marijuana grows legally. It grows in East India. They've been using it for thousands of years. Don't even go there. And you didn't give me a bunch of marijuana to turn my eyes green either. That just not make no sense. Come on now. I'm a totally individual human. And my eyes, my irises, they're a little bit crooked. They're a bit crooked in there. So that's how I know I'm the original. I'm reptilian. Yeah. Okay, I love you, Mom. Thank you very much for all you do. And you too, Opa. Thank you very much for what you do, and you, Uncle Rod. And Auntie Ernie, I don't want people hacking my phone anymore. Stop that. I don't want to do the police. I don't like the police. I try to stay away from them, but I don't want my family abusing me. I'm tired. I'm sick. I'm hurting. I want to get scanned. I want to get repaired. Just do that. You're old enough. You're old enough, you know that. I got lots of fat on my back, hips and stuff. You can, whatever, I have all the parts. All you got to do is zip, zip, zip and pull my pubic bone right back out. That's all you got to do, right? All right. I love you guys. Thank you, Mom. You're the greatest, Mom. I love you very much. Now, don't cry, Mom. I know, Auntie, don't cry. You're all sad. I know. I love you too. Okay? I'm confused as you people are, man. Fun, all these memories are flooding back to my head. The Star of David. The star, Ringo Starr. The Uncle Known God. Oh, that's right. All right, take care.